Hey everybody, and welcome back to Channel 64. Today we're going to be busy with finishing up Guardian Man's area. But first I couldn't help but get distracted by this lectern that mysteriously appeared in the middle of my base. So what is this? I've hidden my favorite mini blockhead somewhere in your base. Your job is to find it. This is going to be impossible to find. Do you know how big this base is? It's very big. Once found, you should hide your favorite mini blockhead in someone else's base so that the game can continue. Have fun, duds. So everyone gets a chance to play. Write your name in player's base you hit it in, and the block, and all that fun stuff. Okay, I don't really want to read the rules. No breaking blocks, no invisible items. Okay, Hardwood, Arrington. Okay, so Arrington must have hit it in my base. All right, I guess I better get looking. It's up here? No. Not down here. Nope. Not up here. Bees? Have you seen a head around here? Is it in here? Nope. Not in here. Aha. Finally found it. Of course it was in the flowers. Alright, well now we need to figure out which head we're going to pick and find a base to hide it in. As far as which mini head we're going to pick, I think that one's probably going to be pretty easy. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's certainly iconic to me. And as far as whose base we're going to hide it at, well, probably going to have to hide it at Jess's base. Although, which base am I going to hide it in? I think he's got multiple bases. Alright, well this is Jess's starter boat. I don't think he's got a house yet. So the question is... Oh, I don't think that's a door. Is that a door? No, that's a fence. The question is, where do we hide this brightly colored head? I love the design of the ship, though. Just look at this thing. It is just fantastic looking. It's colorful and just full of... I don't know. I love it. Alright, well, I'm not going to spoil the fun and show you where I'm going to hide the head over at Jess's base. So you'll have to tune into his episode to see where that was. So let's go ahead and head back to my base and take a look at what we're going to be doing today. So before we discuss our plans for today's episode, I thought we'd take a look at what we've done in Guardian Man's Bay. So I've done more terraforming on this side over here. We'll hop into free cam real quick to take a look at that. So we have a few more locations for our cooling towers, of which we built 3 of last time. And of course we have towers 2 and 1. They're going to be going in over here. I've also added these tanks, and these tanks are going to be filled with Guardians, because of course, Guardian Man. And we started doing this actually on our Channel 64 live stream day. Didn't quite get the Guardians over here just yet. And you'll notice I have 3 of the tanks set up to have Guardians in them. This last one, I'd like to put an Elder Guardian in there. We'll see how difficult that is. But at the very least, I do want to go ahead and get the 3 tanks filled with Guardians. So that's what this giant dirt rails platform is. This goes all the way to our Guardian farmer. We'll take a look at the other side here in just a moment. But along with that, we also created this bridge, the walkways on the other side as well, and we've got some special guests. Who's that over there? Why, it's Guardian Man himself. So that's right, we actually got our first robot masters in the game, and they are walking around in their areas. So we have Guardian Man right here. Don't have any voice lines for him yet, but we will be getting those probably soon. I've also added these kind of floating, like, drone light things, just to kind of fill in the area. I thought that looked pretty cool. I love his eye. Look at his eye as he's walking around. Okay, so he's, you know, as he's walking, it's just kind of there, but then when he's you know, like kind of idle. His eyes just looking around. It's really cool. And then, of course, he's not the only one. Over here in Creeper Man's area, we've got Creeper Man. Let's go take a look at this guy. Pretty sweet. And so he patrols the area as well. And last but not least... Oh, I thought I saw her. Last but not least, we have Axolotl Woman. And she actually does have voice lines, so let's go talk to her real quick. There she is. I really like her mom.
I'd like to meet that old Bones Jones someday. He sounds quite amusing.
They have a little bit of trouble getting across these the trapdoors.
Axolotl Woman, at your service. Is there something I can help you with? Don't worry, I'm keeping the lab running in tip-top shape.
Pretty awesome. First order of business, let's go ahead and get those Guardians moved in. So as I mentioned, we started moving them over on a live stream, and, well, it didn't quite go well. Bye-bye. Oh, come on. You're not needed at this time. What? Where'd he go? Someone explain this to me. Uh-oh. Time to go. Whoops. Alright, so the setup now is a little bit different than what I had on the live stream. So instead of taking the approach of putting boats down and catching those with minecarts and then having a furnace minecart push everything, which it didn't really work out on the live stream because the boats and minecarts are too close together and I think it's just too much to move with a furnace minecart. So now we have it set up to where I'm going to have this minecart going back and forth on this powered rail, which is going to catch any of the guardians that happen to pop up through here. And then once we catch one of them, we're going to go ahead and move it to one of these stationary spots. Then we can move everything with a furnace minecart or one at a time, however many we need to do at a time. Then we can send them all the way to Guardian Man's Bay along this giant minecart track. All right, so now that we have one rolling back and forth, I'm going to go ahead and tag this real quick so that we can get this name tag. So now that's Arrington. And I'm going to try to sneak across over here and replace this. So we're going to flip the power over there to stop it from going back and forth. And then I'm going to take that out, put that in, and flip the power again, kick them over. And run away. Okay. So far, so good. And then what we're going to do here with Arrington is we're going to create our furnace minecart. I'm going to throw that in behind. So hopefully we'll send you off. And then furnace minecart and go. Okay, so hopefully this will pop out. There, here he comes. Coming around the corner. Here's the moment of truth. Is it going to pop out in a meaningful way? Yay! All right. Oh, getting those cards out is going to be a pain. Well, that's a later problem. All right, now they'll repeat that for another 11 or so Guardians. This is going to be hard. All right, well, I finally got all of the Guardians in. We have quite a few. I don't remember the final account. It's a lot. But these are all named after different people that interacted with us during our live stream weekend. That was pretty fun. So we had a live stream day. Actually did 2 live streams that day. We covered not only building stuff in our Creeperman area, well, a tree. You can see it right there. But we also moved a few Guardians over, and I'm very tempted to jump in here. They will want to shoot me like crazy, but so we have, you know, some of the different named people, the Toasty Puma, and okay, escape. Okay, perhaps that's not a good idea to go swimming with the Guardians, but I assure you, they are they are named after different people. In fact, actually, let's do the easy way, which is free cam. So as you can see, we have Leoné was there, and Mega. A lot of these after some of the server folks because they were in chat. Toasty Puma. Who else we have over here? Obni. And I think we missed one. Whoa. Jimbo's flying around there quite a bit. Who's over here? Let's see. Beatrice. Lord Thaddeus. Steve. That was a recommendation that we had. Font. Director Amelia. And so on and so forth. We also have another tank over there. As you can see, there are more as well. And then there's the last one. Well, what did I decide to put in the last one? Nothing yet. I had this really crazy dumb idea of putting in Elder Guardians. And who am I to disappoint my viewers? Ooh, that's dangerous. Of course. There we go. Go, 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 go. That's not good. All right, let's see if we can smash into him. 1, 2, 3, go. There you go. So this one's such a pain. We're gonna call this one Dr. Disappointment. He's so big, he just can't do it. Go. Why are you going so slow? Move it. This is gonna take a while. Mistakes are made. And this is why you catch 2 Elder Guardians. Well, that was quite an adventure to get our Elder Guardian into their tank. And as you can see, they are definitely in there, thanks to the constant mining fatigue that I get anytime I go around here. Oh, did I mention how fun it is to build a giant tower with mining fatigue? It's a blast. I highly recommend it. Anyways, Dr. Disappointment is down there. I should say Dr. Disappointment number 2, because obviously I had to take care of the first Dr. Disappointment that ended up escaping because I had forgotten to turn off one of the activator rails. Whoops. Anyways, so yeah, Tower 2 and Tower 1 are complete, so that basically makes this entire area done for now. But you know what's not done? Any sort of farm in this area, because I forgot. Well, I didn't necessarily forget, but I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't need any farm that's in this area. You know, originally I had decided to build in this entire back section and made this like double wide area for Guardian Man. It's not because I like Guardian Man more. It's just because, you know, well, I wanted to utilize this small section of river and ocean for some different farms. And really, I just couldn't put myself together to make another build to cover a squid ink farm, or, you know, dig out 200,000 blocks underground to make an underwater trident farm. I just don't have the time to do that. So it's just gonna be what it is now. If I want tridents, well, I can hop in the water, and there's usually a whole ton of drown down here anyways. So, you know, we can get some tridents that way if we want to. What I did do, though, is I ended up making a waterway over to the swamp over here, which is going to be another robot master at some point. The whole point of kind of making this water access is I kind of wanted to have boat access to everything, and possibly as many of the different areas as possible. Obviously, a lot of women's probably not going to be something you can get to by boat, but I mean, most of the ground level stuff we should be able to get to. It's a good thing I keep lots of milk buckets handy so we don't have stinky particles coming off us all the time. But yeah, I think the next episodes we're going to be focusing ourselves on the other side of the base, so all the way over here. And with that, we're going to be having more robot masters, more builds, and all sorts of fun stuff. But for now, that's going to be it for this episode. I appreciate you guys for checking it out, and I hope that you're subscribed. I know a lot of you aren't, so you know you can do the fix that. You can hit that subscribe button right down below. Also, while you're there, maybe go ahead and hit that like button if you like the content, and leave me a comment to let me know what your favorite part was and what you'd like to see in the future. So with that, that is it for this episode, and safe travels, everyone. See you later.